Unfortunately, that is what they're going through now. So ZGEX currently for Wartthog itself has 640,000 Wart in its exchange wallet, which is quite a lot. I think like the most I ever had of Wart was probably 10 to 15K, and I was a whale at the time, and I think maybe have like 7K left over or something like that, and it's rapidly lost its price just due to the fact that they've been showing their ability to effectively manipulate the chain, and that's kind of sort of a no-no within cryptocurrencies. So if you go to ZGEX.com right now, you will see that it is no longer online. Now, this has brought something into discussion surrounding a project that I had promoted for speculative mining called Wartthog. And Wartthog is effectively a project that requires you to mine with both a CPU and a GPU, which further decentralizes the network through preventing people from running multiple GPUs on a single crappy processor. This was a great idea. I liked it a lot, so I promoted it. Unfortunately, when the first ZGEX hack happened, the development team exposed their hand in that they were effectively going to be able to shut off the ZGEX wallet until the hack was over and then turn it back on in an attempt to prevent the loss of funds. Unfortunately, that is what they're going through now. So ZGEX currently for Wartthog itself has 640,000 Wart in its exchange wallet, which is quite a lot. I think like the most I ever had of Wart was probably 10 to 15K, and I was a whale at the time, and I think maybe have like 7K left over or something like that, and it's rapidly lost its price just due to the fact that they've been showing their ability to effectively manipulate the chain, and that's kind of sort of a no-no within cryptocurrency. So on the 20th, they posted this, and they said after yesterday's vote that something needs to be done. In a lengthy discussion, we have the following options. We freeze the wallet temporarily or indefinitely and protect users' investment from ZGEX dumping their 640K Wart wallet. Disadvantages are turns many believers away. Wartthog might take a permanent hit in credibility for don't touch the chain believers. And IEDoc, who is the developer for BZ Miner, by the way, will leave us in his mind and won't continue to work on the miner for Wartthog's algorithm. IEDoc's right. Okay. Straight up, IEDoc is correct. IEDoc has been one of the best mining software developers, in my opinion, for a long time. He is very knowledgeable about cryptocurrency. He's very knowledgeable technically. He's very knowledgeable from the principle standpoint. I align with him all the time. He was a huge driver for kaspa, if not the largest driver for kaspa. To lose IEDoc alone, just to lose him as being one of the negatives, will have the biggest impact on your cryptocurrency as a GPU cryptocurrency of anything else. Just will. It's like, just that alone says don't do it. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Now, they do say advantages are protection against dumping, and Shifu can work with peace of mind. Here's the thing. 640K Wart getting dumped onto the exchange and going really low just gives a lot of people a good entry point, right? I don't think that it's negative in general, right? Plenty of projects have gone through exchanges going defunct and dumping their tokens and have been fine later on. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Especially, I think it's almost worse to even acknowledge or bring this up and expose the ability to freeze the wallet than it is for the 640K Wart to hit an exchange. That's my opinion. So BZ Miner had a compromise, and he said that there will be no freeze, but a project fee instead. So having close monitoring of ZGEX wallet to try and prevent them from dumping. Other projects had similar success collaborating with MEXC to freeze their funds on the exchange. Writing a bot that alarms us when suspicious behavior occurs in the ZGEX wallet. Maybe headhunter bounty if Wart or for community members that help preventing or exposing potential future dumps of the ZGEX Wart funds. And even the developer of BZ Miner will pay $5,000 for coin market cap listing. Dude, I think it might just be Ladok. I always say IE Doc. I don't know why. Ladok's a good guy. I don't know why you wouldn't take that. He's just going to give you $5,000 for a coin market cap listing just so you adhere to the principles of cryptocurrency. Like, what do we, that warms my soul so much and lets me know that we do have good people in this world, like straight up. And we still have people in the crypto space that will do the right thing. And this one's funny because we actually have a bribe to a developer of a cryptocurrency to do the right thing. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. So huge shout out. I think like if you can use BZ Miner, go use it. Give that guy all the revenue. And stand behind him. So you can go to their Discord and vote. It definitely looks like Ladok's compromise is winning 86%, 212 votes to 35 votes. I hope that this goes through and the developer decides to follow through on his promise to adhering to the poll here, and that we continue to see this go in the proper direction and that we see future success for the project, because I do think from a decentralization perspective, they have the most interesting one for proof of work from an algorithm side of things that I've seen in a long time. So there you go, guys. I think that unfortunately Wart has probably lost a lot of faith in the project just from the fact that they acknowledge that they do have these capabilities. And that's really not something you want to admit to. So that's kind of a problem, Okay, so 3 bad, 1 kind of good, kind of bad, right? Good from the perspective of it exposes that we still have good people in this industry that are trying to get people to do the right thing. But that leads up to a semi-viral post that I had on Twitter. I figured I'd cover it for you guys. I posted this a couple of days ago. Obviously, I was a little frustrated, but I said I'm genuinely not interested in crypto that much anymore. This is primarily because the principles are gone. Decentralization is a joke at best. Privacy is a foreign term. Most projects just vote on how they can manipulate the supply, like we're seeing with Flux right now, and demand to affect the price. Content creators spamming codes. No one even speaks about how the space has completely lost its way. There have always been issues, but there was hope. Now it's purely price manipulation, scams, and promo codes. Most people are too stupid to even know that supply manipulation is wrong or what an MLM is. So it's also kind of nobody's fault. Just too many retards, excuse my language. And some of those retards just figured out, and I'm probably one of them to an extent too, insider trading and price manipulation, but not smart enough to know it's wrong. It's odd watching the space and broader society collectively become so dumb that they don't know what they do is wrong. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Call me Crypto Jesus, baby. I'm just kidding. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.